Hallo, ek is Etie. Welkom by my kanaal waar ons als saam doen. Hierdie is 'n kort en kragtige video oor die nk klank. Hoe spreek ons nk uit? In a previous video, I taught you how to pronounce the letter n and g when they are next to each other. So then it becomes n. Now there is a video on that on my channel. If you haven't watched it, maybe you should go back and watch it before you watch this one, because they do follow on each other. So you remember the n sound when the n and the ch is next to each other. So now the n and k, when those two are next to each other, this is how they are formed. They start with the n sound plus k equals nk, nk. Now it is important to learn the distinction between the pronunciation of nk and what you would think it would sound like, nk. It's not nk, it's nk. That is important because it does appear in so many Afrikaans words, and it will definitely change the entire pronunciation if you pronounce it correctly. So let's look at that distinction again. On the left, you have how it's written, nk, nk, which is what you would think it would sound like because, you know, it's a n and a k next to each other. So you would go, okay, well, nk. But that is not the case. On the right, it is how it is pronounced but not written. It's pronounced nk, nk, nk. It's pronounced as that one and not as that one. To practice your nk sound, here are a few examples. Let's start top left and look at the word lank, lank. So you'll see we pronounce it quickly, lank, and then you almost don't hear the n, but it's lank, lank, and that means long or tall. And next to it there is klink, klink, and that is sounds. Or it could be when you bump two things together and it makes a sound. Then you clunk glasses when you like toasting something, you clunk. But it is also sounds. And then we look at bunk, bunk, which is the word for a couch or a bank where you bank your money. And then drank, drunk, liquor. And then at the bottom left, lankal, 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 which means a long time ago. Lankal is used in the context when you're referring something has already happened a long time ago. It happened lankal. It happened lankal. Then that is the word lankal. In other contexts, you'll say lank terug, but that is used in a bit of a different context. All right, and then top right we have pink, pink, which is exactly pronounced like the English, pink. And then blank, blank. Again, spelled and pronounced, well, actually no, it's not pronounced the same. Plank is a bit different. Plank and blank, same spelling, but just a tiny difference in the pronunciation. Blank and plank. And then we have bedank, bedank, which means to thank somebody, or when somebody resigns from a job, they bedank. So that's a good one to remember. When you resign or quit a job, you bedank in Afrikaans, which is weird because when you thank somebody, you also bedank them. So that's, you know. And then we have klinker, klinker, which is the word for vowel. And lastly, koeldrank, koeldrank, and that is cool drink. Thanks so very much for watching this video. I hope that the nk video has now helped you distinguish a little bit the sounds in Afrikaans, because some of them are a tiny bit confusing, others aren't so much. But in Afrikaans you'd find for the as many rules there are as many exceptions to every single rule. And it can be very frustrating because at one point you'll learn this is how things should be, and then you get to that point and you think I know what's going on, and then that is not at all what's going on. which is extremely frustrating, but I'll try and teach you the exceptions along with the rules as we move forward. All right, have an awesome day and see you soon.